Jeremy TV.
Hey guys, Jeremy here, and this is the third video in the series from our 2018 Colorado trip. And this one features us driving from Raton, New Mexico to Canyon City, Colorado, which was probably a 3-hour drive. And also features the rafting trip that we took on day 4 of that trip. No, day 3. Yeah, day 3 of that trip. We rafted the Arkansas River around the area of Canyon City, and part of it actually went under the Royal Gorge Bridge, and the scenery in there is pretty breathtaking. That river's pretty substantial when the levels are up at normal or above, which they were when we were there, and just had a blast. We'd done that trip that was my third time to raft in that area. The first time my dad took us before we ever had the kid in 1998, and my wife and I went back the year after by ourselves and did the full day trip, and then we did that same exact trip this time. My dad had been saying that he wanted to do the trip one more time before we got too old to do it, but we did the trip. My wife was not able to go. She had just had a medical procedure done a couple weeks before, so she was still recovering from that. But my daughters got to go, which was something we talked about for a long time, and my dad got to go, and then my brother and his crew went, so we had a really good time. But there's a lot of footage from that you'll see here in this video. So again, this is basically day 2 and 3 of our Colorado trip, the driving to Canyon City, and then the rafting on day 3 while we were there. And I hope you enjoy. That's all smoke from the fires from yesterday, and I guess they're still burning today. I don't know if you can even see it. Those are not clouds, that is smoke. That's crazy stuff. We are in Raton, New Mexico, headed to Canyon City, Colorado.
So keep in mind that the footage from the rafting portions of this video came from a GoPro camera mounted on the front of the raft. Now that camera did have audio, but because it is enclosed in a waterproof case, most of the audio you hear is muffled. second half of the day was class 3 and 4 rapids. Rapids are classified on a scale from 1 to 5, with 5 being the most intense rapids you can encounter. Now, this particular trip only goes up to 4s. Many 3s are in there and several 4s, and the 4s are all in the second half of the day. So you'll notice that it gets visibly rougher at some points. And then you'll also notice there's one point, I believe, where we all duck to the center of the raft, which is the guide telling us to go center. At some point, he has a concern that someone may go out due to something in the water, so we all go center to hang on. Now, this is one of the most popular rafting trips in America, if you look them up on the internet. And I've been rafting 3 times in my life over the course of about 20 years, and I love it. It's a lot of fun, but I've only ever been on this trip, so I can't speak to how it compares to other places, but I can tell you that if you want to try something adventurous, this is a blast.